Hello, boys and girls. Here we are for football Chapp companion. Manchester United against Leicester. Onana in goal. Four at the back. Dello, Delit, Martinez, and Mazraoui on the left fullback position. Casemiro and Ugarte holding. Ahmad, Fernandez, and Rashford just behind Højlund up front. So interesting. Garnacho needed to be benched. Yeah, he's on the bench. Anthony's on the bench. Xerxes, Ericsson. Here's Leicester. Hermansen in goal. We've got Justin, Faye, Vestergaard, and Christiansen at the back. Fatawu, Someri, Ndidi, Winks, and Bunate. And then up front, Ayu. Now, really, this should be a no-brainer. This should be a home win. Is Vardy there? Oh, there's no Vardy. Okay. But this should be a home win all day, every day. This should be a home win. But you never know. You never know now with United. You know, will they try? Have they decided to try under Rude? So you never really know. It's Remembrance Sunday, so some minute silence will happen. But yeah, I've been looking forward to this game. But yeah, be interesting to see how Rashford plays. Let's just have a little bit of quiet for the minute silence. Keep doing these neck stretches. I lose my double chin. But yeah, can you imagine if we lose this game or draw? We've got to win this game. Got to win it. Okay. And the minute's silence is over. Now some military people walking off. United in a huddle. I wonder what they talk about in this huddle that, you know, they've not spoken about in the changing room. Van Nistelrooy looking the part. Van Nistelrooy's last game. Like, I don't know, Dallow's just like put his arm around Ahmad, talking to him in his ear. What is he going to say right now that is going to make a huge difference? Like, did you not have all week with him? Have you not been training with him all week? Have you not been in the changing rooms for the last 2 hours? I have no idea what you're going to say to him. United to kick off. Honestly, I know this is an unpopular opinion, but cannot stand Fernandes and Rashford. I'd sell them in the January window. I think Fernandes is an absolute charlatan. An absolute charlatan. Let's just do this. I forgot to do my Twitter, my X. Sorry about that. But let's just copy this. Let's go that here. Okie dokie. Come Leicester. Not the best. I'm telling you, should really be putting these to bed very easily. This should not be a hard game for Manchester United, but you never know what United appears. Bipolar we are. Just like me. But yeah, I think Garnacho needed some time away. You know, we played 1 minute, he probably would have been offside twice by now. I know he's a young lad, but get your shit together. Here's Fernandes. Ahmad. Casemiro, not the best ball. Oh, great control by Martinez. Here's Casemiro. Caught out. Okay, now. See, that's all it takes. You know, it's one misplaced pass. One misplaced pass, and then that's it. You're up shit creek. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see this new formation when the new manager comes in. This 3-4-3, full wing backs. You know. There's Ahmad down that right wing. Oh, well done. Take it on. Oh, he came back onto himself. He shouldn't have just crossed the ball, man. Cross the ball. Okay, free kick has been taken down. But it must be so difficult for Højlund. He's trying to time his runs. And when you've got wingers cutting back inside, that's what Anthony does. It's fucking annoying. So annoying. We got a free kick on the right hand side. Fernandes over it. Go on, Højlund. Get on the end of this. Delit's there. We are quite big, you know. I was just looking at Højlund then. It's not a small guy at all. He's a very, very big guy. Only 4 minutes. 0-0. Go on, Fernandes. Make a good ball in. Cleared. Oh. And then, yeah, Leicester get it cleared. Here they come. But one back. Well done. One back by United. No foul. But you kind of think maybe this might be the pattern for the game. You know, Leicester just defending, sitting back, and United trying to break them down, which I don't know, they've had trouble doing. They've had trouble doing this season. Onto the left wing again, Rashford. You know, Ineos are looking at, you know, cost cutting, you know, and seeing where they can, you know, reduce their spending. They've got to be looking at Rashford and thinking, for £300,000 a week, what do we get? They've got to be looking at that. They've got to be thinking, what does this guy, and he's not even a kid anymore, he's in his prime, he's 26. It's his peak, 26, 27, 28. This is his peak years. And he's still so kind of unpredictable, not consistent. I'm hoping that's terrible. Control by Casemiro again. Thought it was Brazilian. Control of a rapist. Here's Højlund. Go on, Højlund. Fernandez. Go on, Højlund. Get on the end of this. See, every time Ahmad's got the ball, just two players are on him quick. He needs to be a bit quicker in his delivery. Cleared by Martinez. Well defended. Yeah, should be interesting to see who they play. Three at the back. You know, it's not like we've not got enough centre halves. A shit ton of them. You know, it's kind of good, really. End of November, he's going to have games coming at him thick and fast, and he can maybe see who's in his plans, who's not. Well, then January, I don't know. Get rid of them. But how many centre halves have we got? 6, 7? Some of those have got to go. Like Lindelof. How long's Lindelof been there? I feel like Lindelof's been there since I was about 8 years old. Casemiro with the ball in. Oh, defended by Leicester. Dalot. Throw in, here's Dalot. And you know, it's quite surprising, a lot of these injured players are coming back now. You know, Shaw's coming back, what a surprise. What a surprise. New managers here next week. Oh, I'm fit actually. Ah, okay. Okay. But yeah, you know, if he is fit, you got him on the left hand side as a fullback, wing back. Dalot on the other side. Don't know, could you train some of these wingers to be a wing back? You know, could you make the best out of a bad situation with Anthony and convert Anthony to a wing back? Don't know. Got to try and get that money's worth somehow, because United are going to take a huge loss on him. No, you're going to lose like 50 million on him. 60 million maybe. Because who in the right mind is going to spend what we spent on him. Ajax must be pissing themselves laughing. Pissing themselves laughing. Like, you wanted that fella for 90 million. Yep, there you go, boys. There you go. One of the worst Manchester United signings ever, in my opinion. If not Premier League history. Utter dog shit. But do you make the best out of a bad situation and retrain him? You know, give him a confidence boost. You know, new manager bounce, new system. Don't know. Here come Leicester. Terrible by Rashford. Like, just running into nothingness. Just head down. If you can get this reference, Darren Huckabee. That's a 90s reference for you. Darren Huckabee bullshit. It's just 300 grand a week for that. Just head down, running into the running out for a throw-in. Awful. This guy's our creative outlet. Fucking dog shit. And 10 minutes gone, still 0-0. Been majority all United really, but you'd expect it to be all Manchester United. You know, this is gonna come like a training exercise, defense attack. Jesus, how do you misplace the ball, man? Just a terrible pass. United have got it back though into the box. Ooh, that was a good ball by Rashford. Was a good ball. Great defending by the Leicester City defender, but yeah, was that Rashford? Don't know. It was going to the back post, I'm mad. Was that Fernandez? Don't know. I do not know, man. Is it a corner? Go on, Dillit. Go on, Højlund. I think it's pissing down, is it? In Manchester? Surprise, surprise. Go on, Højlund. We've got Højlund vibes here. He can't even clear the first defender. Like I said yesterday on yesterday's stream, how annoying is it? How do you not clear the first defender on a fucking corner kick? Like, how hard is it? You're a professional footballer. That's all you do all week. And you can't clear the first defender on a corner. Absolutely fucking wank. Bullshit. It blows my mind. You can't pass the ball a yard. It blows my mind. All you do is play football every fucking day. What do you practice? Here come United again. "13 minutes gone, still 0-0. There's a couple of other games, right? Starting now too. Yeah, everyone's 0-0. Forest, Newcastle, Spurs, Ipswich. I bet Forest, Newcastle's a good game to watch, actually. But this is what... Oh, another misplaced ball, but this time by Leicester, is Fernandez. Taking about 10 hours to try and cross the ball in. But of course, it's no one else's, it's everybody else's fault, never his. So he's complaining to someone. Instead of keeping hold of the ball, you know, and going again, you know, and now he's just misplaced it again. So I guess that's someone else. Yep, someone else's fault. Someone else's fault. This is the captain. Absolute wanker. Absolute fucking wanker, this fella. Hate him. Absolute hate him. Absolute dog shit. Here come Leicester. Thought that was gonna be a foul then. Jesus. Let me just send this. Just send this to my phone. This. But yeah, awful. Awful. So defending a corner now. Oof, well defended. Oh, fucking hell. Oh. And fucking Fernandez scores. Jesus. Indian guys loving it. Hopefully that will give us a bit of a breathing space, a little bit of a relaxing time. But yeah, great finish. Yeah, really, really don't like him, but great finish. Casemiro losing the ball again. It's 2 times now. Is that a foul? Yeah, I think De Ligt Till it went in a little bit too hard on Fatawu. Fatawu. I don't know how you say his name. Was it? Oh, Dalot. Dalot went in. Dalot went in too hard on him. Free kick to Leicester. Let's get it clear. Let's see if they can clear the first defender. I'm sure they can. Let's see. Into the box. Ooh. So that might be United throwing, you know. Yeah. Good delivery in. Kind of skimmed it in. But skidded off kind of one of the attacker's heads. Another throw in to United. Nicely. What is going on with some of these players' control? It's like, fuck me, man. Nice and calm by Ahmad. Playing out Martinez now. Is that Rashford? Rashford can't pass it a yard. Fuck me, man. Rashford. Our creative player, and he can't pass it a yard. It's fucking tough. 300 grand a week, ladies and gentlemen. 7 goals, 3 assists last season. Utter bobbins. And if you say anything, you're bullying him. That's how strong. And then he does all this shit. That's what he does. Absolute idiot. Scores a very rare goal. Points to his head like, I am brainless. And then I have no fucking idea. Absolute fucking idiot. And if you say anything, if you criticise him, oh, you're bullying me. You're bullying me. Okay. Okay. Maybe track back. Maybe pass to your teammate who's a yard away. You know. Maybe learn how to cut the ball back. Maybe learn how to cross the ball when you're in, you know, near the 18-yard box. But what do I know? I've only been watching football for like 32 years. Oof, is that not a foul? Yeah, come on guys. Dalot, you can't argue with that. Just stand there, Dalot. Stand him up. It's 2 times you've been diving in. Now you're giving away free kicks for fun. You can't just dive in. Again, footballing IQ. Your footballing IQ is in the minus column. Fucking retarded. Like a lot of these players, their footballing IQ is absolute nil. Just stand your attacker up. Don't dive in like you did 5 minutes ago, because you've got a free kick in exactly the same place. Ball in. You know, attacker got ahead on it and it could have been a lot worse, but why give yourself that pressure? Tell you what though, it does seem great weather for football though. A little bit of rain, is it? See, I'm here in my shorts and t-shirt, wearing my flip-flops today. 29 degrees. Tell you what happens in Taiwan. It's 29 degrees today. Fucking hot. You know, it's 29 degrees. Okay, it's a little bit of a cold wind. And at night, it does get a bit chilly. You know, but in the daytime, there's 0 clouds in the sky. And I took a photo today and checked the temperature on Instagram. You know, because you can do that. It's 29 degrees. Same as yesterday, 29 degrees. But you've got Taiwanese people that will wear the winter coat in 29 degrees heat. And they're wearing jeans and a jumper and a coat. And, you know, you can see the sweat dripping off them. And you kind of ask them, I remember a student doing the same. And I asked my student, I said, why are you wearing a winter coat and it's so hot? And he said, oh, because it's winter. It's like November, December, it's winter. So this is what we wear in winter. And I said, yeah, but it's fucking 30 degrees. Don't you wear clothes depending on the weather, not the season? And he's like, yeah, but it's winter. And that's what he kept saying. Yeah, but it's winter. And you're just like, what a fucking moron. What an absolute fucking moron. But it's winter. Yeah, I know, but it's 30 degrees sunshine and you're sweating your tits off. Yeah, but it's winter. Yeah, okay. And that's what kind of people you're dealing with. You know, it's very in the box thinking sometimes. You're just like, wow. Like sometimes the common sense that you see, like with the driving, like common sense isn't common. Do you know that in Taiwan, 8 people die a week on the roads? It's just crazy. And it is crazy with the scooters and stuff, but if you are driving a scooter and you've got no common sense, accidents are going to happen. And you've got people who don't indicate, you know, it's just like 8 people a week. You know, saw one yesterday when I was going to the coffee shop with my daughter, like a crash had happened. I saw it in the distance and you've seen some young fella just on the floor, not moving. And you can see the people walking around panicking and you're just like, oh my God. And people say, because I'm a foreigner, oh, you're racist, oh, you hate Taiwan. No. Taiwanese people are dying. Taiwanese people are dying. It's not being racist, it's parents are having funerals for the kids. And they shouldn't be doing because it's common sense. That's all it is, it's common sense. And like, for example, like my daughter will go to school at 8 a.m. Sometimes she goes home at like 7 p.m., 7:30 p.m. You know, you're just like, what are you teaching? You know, what are you teaching? You know, next month will be Christmas. And I remember once a student, I was teaching adults, because I teach English, and I was teaching some adults. And it was break time. I was just having like a coffee. And a student came up to me and she said, hey, David, do you celebrate Christmas? And this is a grown adult. We're talking a grown adult. She said, do you celebrate Christmas? And I was like, yeah, of course. Like, why? And I thought, no, does she think I'm a different religion maybe? Thinks I'm maybe Jewish or something like that? I don't know. So I said, yeah, why? And she said, oh, because you're not American. And I was like, huh. And I said, so you think only people from America celebrate Christmas? And I said, do you think Christmas comes from America? And she replied like this, she went, yeah. Like I was the fucking idiot. Yeah, dickhead. And I'm just like, wow. So I went into the classroom of 11 adults that have been through the education system, test, Study, study, study. 8 a.m., 8 p.m., 8 a.m., 8 p.m. You know, that's what they do. And I was teaching the class at night. It was 9 p.m. 9 p.m. And they are studying English. And I went into the classroom and I said, oh, I've just had a conversation outside. And, you know, I just want to ask, do you think, or put your hand up if you think Christmas comes from America? 11 people put their hand up. I was like, fucking hell. But this, and it's like, okay, it's not their religion. It's not, you know, people in Taiwan do not celebrate Christmas, but they do. There's Christmas trees around, they swap the gifts, they'll be in the schools, some little activities, and they don't know where it comes from. And they're celebrating something they have no clue at all about. They think Jesus Christ was American. And you just, at some point, you're like, well, what is this education all about? There's no common sense. You're celebrating things that you don't even know where they come from. Just like, fucking hell. And now you're at a generation where if the kids are naughty or, you know, you can't shout at them because they, you know, a little bit like Marcus Rashford. If you say anything, it's bullying. It's bullying. Don't bully me. Don't say anything negative. I can't handle it. You know, they do all that shit. Crazy. So if China does invade Taiwan, it'll be the mums that fight. It'll be the sisters and daughters that fight. Will not be the boys, in my opinion. And this is my opinion of living in Taiwan for 18 years. It will be the, you know, it will be the mums. It may be like that in China too. You know, you got a lot of mommy's boys, one child policy. They've got that son. If you had a daughter, so do the Chinese parents want their one and only son to go off to war? Difference is, when you're a communist country, you have no choice. Go on. But I guess a lot of countries are like that. I'm sure the Americans and the British didn't want their kids going off to Iraq and Afghanistan needlessly. Back in the day, going to Vietnam. So, tale all this time, I guess. But yeah, sometimes it is quite difficult. Here's Leicester. 32 minutes gone. Oh, geez, it's getting a little bit hot in there. I've got the AC on. Kind of walked 13,000 steps today, 13,500 steps. Way up. Ooh, Onana's got it. I remember once walking down the street. This was many years ago, maybe 10, 15 years ago. Well, of course, a lot younger, a lot slimmer. You know, had a head of hair. You know, those are the days, great days. And it was quite interesting because Taiwanese people, like men, I'm talking men, they will tell another man that they're handsome. You know, they'll just say it. It's quite interesting. Oh, you're very handsome. Like, right, thanks a lot. Like, it would never happen in Western culture. Like, you're in a bar or something, just say, excuse me, mate, you're fucking good looking. You're a really good looking guy. Like, all right, you gay? That's probably what people would think. And but it did take a bit of time getting used to, like, just people being friendly, you know, being nice. Oh, you know, you're a handsome guy. I was like, oh, okay. And I remember once walking across the street, and there was like a youngish guy and a girl standing at the 7-Eleven, and I was waiting for the green light to come, you know, or lights to change, and they went, "You are handsome." you are handsome. And it was like 3 seconds to go. So you're just like, oh, okay, thanks, thanks. I just try to be polite. What do you say? Like, oh, thanks, thanks very much, very nice. And then it went to 3, 2, 1. And then I started walking across. The guy started getting angry and he went, you should tell me I'm handsome. You should tell me I'm handsome. And I was like, okay, what the fuck? Like, Jesus Christ, you're not handsome, mate. I don't know. You want me to lie? Didn't even really see him. Just kind of glanced. Oh, okay, thank you. Like, you're shouting at me saying I'm handsome. Like, I didn't know. You tell me I'm handsome. I got to tell you you're handsome. I didn't know this was the deal. You're fat. No, you're fat. You're handsome. No, you're handsome. It's kind of an interesting... That was an interesting experience I had once. Some people have said, oh, David should write a book about all the little things that have happened in Taiwan. Some of it is quite funny because, they use American English in Taiwan. I know, awful, I know, but what can you do? And they will say shot, What they do, the doctors, if you've got a cold or anything, like the medical service in Taiwan, brilliant, amazing. Like, England should be embarrassed. England, UK should be embarrassed compared to Taiwan's medical system. It is unbelievable. And I had no idea. You come to Taiwan and then you find out, oh, well, actually, the way they are doing this medical system is amazing. So it's, I said something about the common sense before. You get the good and the bad, like with anything. And the medical system is, I would probably say, maybe the best in the world. It's incredible. Like, you pay a little bit of your wages a month, you get a health card. When you go to the doctors, you can go to any doctor and they'll see you. You can go to any doctor in Taiwan. It's not like the UK where, oh no, I live in this little bit, so I can only go to that little doctors there. You can go to any doctors in Taiwan and be seen in 10, 15, 20 minutes. And when you have a cold, they will give you an injection. Of course, they call it a shot, American English. But they'll give you an injection, just to give you a little bit of a boost. I don't even know what it's in it, but it's really good. It's really nice and does work. It's very helpful. And I remember once going to the doctors and I was feeling like shit. I was like, oh, just went to see the doctor. I'm like, doctor, I've got a cold, I'm feeling like shit. And he said, okay, do you want a shot? You can pay a little extra, pay like 20 pence extra and you can get an injection. So I was like, yeah, please, yeah, that might be best because I'm just feeling so terrible. Now, he said to me, go into that room, go into the nurse's office and get ready. So, okay, get ready for the injection. Now, because I was sick, I had my UK thinking on where you get the injection in the top of your bum or in your arse, But in Taiwan, they don't do it like that. So I went into the office. I was just so sick. I just pulled down my pants, like my big white arse hanging out. Bent over the table, with my arse hanging out. A nurse, about 70, came in. Big woman, big grandma type woman. Looked at my big white arse and she just went, no. And I was like, shit. So embarrassed. And Fernandez has just made it 2-0. So yeah, if you ever come to Taiwan and they ask for, do you want an injection? Remember, it's in the arm. It's in the arm, not in the bum. Not in the pigu, as they say in Taiwan. Brilliant by Fernandez. Heads it down onto his thigh. Oh no, it's kind of maybe an own goal, really. He kind of misses the header. Goes in off the defender. Misses it. Defender comes in and just, And he's pointing at his thigh. It didn't come off your thigh, fucking liar. Bit of breathing room anyway for United, 2-0. How has he got that goal? On the Premier League app it says Fernandes goal. Fucking hell. I keep pressing the wrong thing. It's annoying. You know, moving to a foreign country though, you don't really realise the sacrifices you'll make. You know, I was 27 when I came to Taiwan. You know, I'm 44 now. And I would say it's very difficult because if I didn't have a daughter in Taiwan, I probably wouldn't be here. No, the absolute... This is not Taiwanese people, it's just life, but you know, you get into relationships with people and you meet certain people, and you know, the way I've been treated the last probably 4 or 5 years, I wouldn't wish upon anybody, you know. So if I didn't have a daughter, I probably would have gone back to the UK. But being my own culture, speaking the language fluently, of course, you know, understanding what's what, you know. Of course I'd miss a lot of things about Taiwan, but you know, I'd be near my family, near my mum and dad. You know, they're getting older. But yeah, it's just the treatment you get by people. But if I stayed in England, maybe that would have been the same in England. You know, it's people at the end of the day, not countries. People are horrible, you know. And you make big decisions about your life because you've listened to people's words, and you know, it turns out they were lies. And then you get depressed for like over a year, and then you get medicine for being depressed, and then you kind of think to yourself, wow, my hair is falling out quite a lot, and it's like, oh yeah, that's a side effect of the medicine you've got. And you're like, wow, okay, so she gave me a broken heart, depression, and a fucking bald head. Brilliant. very difficult sometimes. Some days are very tough. So tough. Like, honestly, I've thought this before, but sometimes I wish life was like a video game. You could just turn it off. You know, turn it off, start again. Start the level again. And then you're treated terribly for so long, and you're crushed by people's decisions and things, that you're just traumatized to go through it again, to meet someone new. Because you're a little bit like, well, I do not want to be this low again, and I do not trust anybody. And then a part of you is like, well, if I meet someone new, what happens if the person comes back? And you're just like, a mental hell. And you kind of know deep down that the person's not coming back. It's just very sad. Fucking hell. Just so difficult. Would not wish this last 18 months on anybody. Awful. Dallo giving away another free kick. He's getting the run around here. Yep, some pushing and shoving, I guess, at the back post. Doing this dummy free kick. That's bullshit. Oh, well done. Who's that? Well done. Wow, look at Hoyland working hard. Well done, Hoyland. Wow. Fucking hell. So, Forest are winning. That's half time. Spurs are getting beat at home 2-0. Fucking hell. Ahmad's just missed a sitter. Straight down the middle. Goalkeeper with the legs to it. Jesus. Ipswich beating. It's half time here. Half time 2-0. Wow, so Forest are winning. Is that Wood again? No, Murillo. Thought Wood had scored again. What a season he's having. But yeah, guys, we'll stop for yeah, I thought it's been put down as an own goal here. Christiansen, yeah. But yeah, I'll see you in 15 minutes, guys, for the second half. All right, see you soon. Okay guys, we are back for the second half. See if any changes. Can't believe Tottenham getting beat 2-0 by Ipswich at home. But a good week. Yeah, but Postecoglou's fuming. But yeah, Forest as well. Forest winning. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable season they are having. Unbelievable. Where are they in the league? It's amazing. Try and look for this league table. Well, here United have had 58% of the possession, 9 shots, 2 shots on target though. It's not really good enough. 266 passes in total. I don't really think. What the fuck is the league table here? Jesus. Ahmad only had 29 touches, 15 passes. So Forest still in third, Brighton fourth. Unbelievable. Chelsea win later. They're back up to fourth, 1 point behind Forest. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Some problem with the stream here. It looks a bit stuck. But yeah, what a season Forest are having so far after 11 games. And Brighton, that's the courage the Brighton owners had to hire that manager. It's doing fantastic. But this is what we mean with Ten Hag. Liverpool, okay, they're in a better position with better players, better mentality, but top of the league, he's been there 11 games. The Brighton manager, he's been there 11 games, 4th. Chelsea manager has been there 10 games, 5th. Look at the Nottingham Forest manager, Santos. Okay, he was there last season, but they're not, you wouldn't say they're household names, these players, but he's getting the best out of them, and 3rd. Why couldn't Ten Hag do that? Is it him? Is it the players we've got? That's why sometimes you're dishing out 100 million on players. Do you need to pay 90 million for an Anthony? I have no idea. Why the fuck are these players coming out so late? Come on, guys. Take your time. Jesus. Come on, boys. Why is it taking so long? Okay, no. Okay, kicked off. No changes. Everything the same. Has he got a bit of a smack in the mouth there? Elbow is indicating elbow there. Leicester player. But it's a bit of a nice breather. 2-0. Even though, you know, we've seen teams give that away. You know, 2-0 lead, give them away. But hopefully that won't happen. Fingers crossed. Here come Leicester. On that left-hand side. Good hands by Onana. Rolls it out. Naziori. Gives it away. Leicester get it back. I think it's time for me to have an apple juice. Let's get the strong stuff out. Time for me to have an apple juice here. Well done by the Leicester fella. Is that Dalot again or Casemiro? Oh, I didn't see this. The 7-Eleven. Bit of the old British style. Why have they got that? Look at this, you know. Happy holidays. You know, not happy Christmas, America. Happy holidays. Okay, now. Happy holidays. What's the holiday? No, it's Christmas. Well, fucking happy Christmas then. It's like I live in Taiwan. Don't particularly celebrate, you know, Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year. I do have that time off because I live in Taiwan. But Taiwan celebrates Lunar New Year. I shouldn't then say to Taiwanese people, hey, I don't celebrate Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year, so when you say Happy Lunar New Year or Happy Chinese New Year, can you stop saying that, please? Because I don't celebrate it, even though I live in Taiwan. You guys should stop saying it because I don't celebrate it. The Taiwanese people would say, David, you live in fucking Taiwan. In Taiwan, we celebrate Lunar New Year. So that's why we are going to say Happy Lunar New Year, because you live in Taiwan. You adapt to Taiwan. Taiwan doesn't adapt to you. And that is the big problem we have. You know, crazy. Fucking happy holidays. Oh, Leicester doing quite nicely there. Free kick, is it? No? Surprising. Casemiro giving the ball away again. 51 minutes. Looks like some changes. Garnacho. Evans. What I don't understand is, why is he doing that change 52 minutes? Why not just do it at half time? Here come Leicester. The guy tried to flick it. Looks like a fucking donkey just kicking its back leg. Free kick. Ugarte. That back flick was quite embarrassing. Awful weather. Absolutely pissing it down. Winks having a little discussion about where to place it. About 22, 23 yards out. Ahmad on the floor just chilling. Just chilling out, have a bit of a break. You know, you got a fucking hell. Might be the worst free kick I've ever seen in my life. It's a dog one. Fuck, you know. That's a dog one. Here come Evans and Garnacho. Is it Rashford's going to come off? Dalot's come off. Is it Rashford for Garnacho? Yep. Fernandez taking a little bit of a knock. Rashford, you kind of you got a question at some point, do you cash in on him? Not that you would get a lot, but you've got one fella on one wing, Anthony, and you've got one fella on the other wing, Rashford. Could you possibly get 50 million each for them? Get 100 in? You know, could you push Rashford? Maybe someone would pay 60 million for him. I don't know. Maybe you would go. I'll tell you who I think should go for him. Newcastle. I think Newcastle should go for Rashford. Maybe give him a bit of a kickstart, fresh start, something new. You know, get him out of Manchester. Maybe he's got too many hangers on, bad influences. And get Eddie Howe on him. Maybe even Tottenham. Tottenham would be a good move for him. Good defending. Kind of wrong-footed, got himself right, passed it back to the keeper. Cleared. Good clearance. He's Garnacho. Fucking hell. I guess you could blame the conditions, but come on. I think he just it's unfortunate. Martinez is gone. Didn't even, don't know, did he? Was it Buonanotte? Winks talking to the manager. Let's see if Tottenham have got any goals back after a rocket probably at half time. Nope, but Newcastle have. Newcastle won. Isaac, 54 minutes. Martinez got a knock there, but didn't look intentional, to be fair. Mason Mount warming up. What a fucking waste of 60 million years. Can you imagine, Chelsea sold Mason Mount to Manchester United for 60 million when he had only 12 months left on his contract, was injured for that, basically for that 12 months left. And they bought Cole Palmer for 40 million. Fucking hell. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unbelievable business. Cole Palmer for 40 million. He's probably one of my favourite players. Just unbelievable. Just so relaxed, so chill. Here's Ferguson. It's nice to see him there. Here come Leicester. Here they come. Ooh, good ball in. Well held by Onana. Nothing really in that shot. Okay, let's take the power off. 100%. Garnacho in the corner there. Oh, gone out for a throw in. Evans clearing it. Tell you what, love listening to Johnny Evans talk. Love his accent. Right, so I am. I'm a Man United player, so I am. Could listen to him talk all day. Oh, well done, Garnacho, from going out for a throw in. Jesus Christ, guys. Yeah, just passing it around now, United. What was it? Nearly 70 minutes. Back to the keeper, probably. Yep. Hit long to Højlund. Don't know about Højlund. I've got a striker that doesn't score fucking goals. But it's very difficult when you've got wingers or wide players that don't create much. Very difficult. what what else they do in Taiwan that's quite good is when you get a receipt, they kind of have kind of a barcode, like a QR code, and they have like a number, and at the end of every 2 months they'll have like a receipt lottery. So if your numbers come up, you can win 10 million Taiwanese dollars, which is quite a lot. I think, what is that, £1 million? And sometimes you can win like £10, £20, £50, quite a good idea. So it just kind of promotes maybe buying and getting those receipts and stuff. I never used to do it, but I got an app and I can just scan the code in now. So after every 2 months, the app will tell me if I've won or not, and then you just look for the. See, this is now we're on 11/12, last 2 months. Well, this is what is this? Yeah, September, October's receipts. So maybe at the end of this month, it will tell me about this last 2 months, and some people. Well, happens quite often actually. Some people just pay like 20p or 50p on something and end up winning like 10 million. It's unbelievable. Very good idea. There's a lot of things that Taiwan does very well. I always kind of compare it to like working for a company. You go to a new company, and there's some things maybe that company does really well, and then some things that maybe the other company did really well that maybe they could learn from each other if they just maybe communicated a little bit. But yeah, you got to take the rough with the smooth, I guess. You talk about the negatives of the UK, that could be a book, really. Good clearance. Who was that? Great clearance to Garnacho, who's... Oh, come off it. Look at that foul. Højlund got cleaned out in the centre. What a great ball. And then you look at the top there, look, boom. Højlund's just been cleaned out, and then Garnacho's injured himself. He tackled himself because of a fucking bellend. Wow. Newcastle are winning now. Spurs have got one back. Bentancur got one back. And then Joe Linton. Yeah. Saw Alan Shearer just on Twitter then, on X. Garnacho's bro. Odegaard's going to start against Chelsea. Much needed for Arsenal, that. Just saw it on X. If you want to follow me on X, on Twitter, it's at FootballChapp, 2P, just the same as this feed. Yeah, just put a tweet out. Garnacho has broke his own wrist defending his own attack, for fuck's sake. Jesus. Xerxes going to come on. Go on, Xerxes. Yeah, Hoyland's come off. It's nice by Hoyland, just wiping. Xerxes got a little bit of white stuff on. Back to the keeper, Onana. "75 minutes gone, still 2-0. Go on, Xerxes, get a goal, mate. Get some pressure off you. You know, I thought it was a bit harsh, really, in the week. You know, reports coming out that Erik ten Hag didn't want Xerxes, and it was over his head that, you know, the club got him, and then he came. Ten Hag was unhappy because he came, you know, overweight. Don't know, it's a bit not the nicest things to say, really. Should keep all that in house. I don't know. Ooh, good ball in by Fernandez. Oh, well done. Who's that? Ugarte. Excellent turn. Go on. Go on, Xerxes. Really, Garnacho's got a pass there. So selfish, just pass the ball. Casemiro's down, looks injured. Eriksen, yep. Eriksen to come on. Yep, Casemiro's race is run. Give the ball away a few times, but seem to try hard, work hard. Well, seems a nice guy, to be honest. Want him to do well. Eriksen comes on. You know, kind of thought Ugarte's played okay today. Okay, nice little flick, Xerxes. Go on, playing back in. Was that not a foul? Okay, United have got it back. Thought that was a foul on Garnacho, to be honest, but the referee didn't blow. Okay, going on. Okay, good clearance. It's nice to get a win before the international break. Amarin will come in. You know, then systems will change, things will change. And you don't know if these Manchester United players, you know, are good enough, intelligent enough to, you know, play how this new manager wants. Everyone's saying, oh, but this Sporting's playing really well and the top of the league and the second in the Champions League and all this stuff. It's like, yeah, with those players, they are understanding what the manager wants, and they are doing what the manager wants. They are trying for the manager, they are playing for the manager. Will this Manchester United squad, who is way below par, can they do it? Who knows? Only time will tell, but you know, I think a lot of changes are going to happen. Players in and out. Oh, Garnacho with an absolute amazing goal. Wow. Well, you just got to applaud that. You just got to applaud that. Amazing. An amazing goal. What an absolute great goal. Fucking hell. Great goal. Three now. That's what you would expect, really. fair play to Garnacho. He's not really played well the last few weeks. How does a guy defend himself, attacking himself, like 10 minutes ago, and then score a goal like that? So frustrating. You know, you're falling over in the box 10 minutes ago, tackling yourself, and then you just do something so beautiful. "84 minutes, 3-0 United." That's what we're talking about. Wow, 3-1 Newcastle. Harvey Barnes. Wow. That was a great win for Newcastle. Tottenham still losing 2-1 to Ipswich. It's fucking embarrassing, that. And then Chelsea Arsenal later. It's a little bit too late for me, 12:30 midnight. Probably watch the first half, but corner in, well cleared again. Ooh, it's got to be a foul now. Yep. Yeah, Leicester lad was trying to keep his balance, trying to keep up, you know, stand up, but yeah, he got the free kick. So this is where it's beneficial to have someone like Xerxes, a big lad, can come back, defend. And it goes out for a throw into United, missed everybody. Here's the Garnacho goal again. Just beautifully struck, bent into that top corner. Yeah, just unbelievable. What a goal. What a goal. See, that's what we want more of. None of this getting offside 20 times, you know. Is that Ayew coming off? Edouard coming on? Yep. 87 minutes. It's offside, I think, for Leicester, so free kick to United. But yeah, good result. Good result before the international break. I wonder if United players get like scared, like, you know, all these new changes, the manager, new manager coming in, new coaches coming in, you know, just the unknown of, oh, what's day to day going to be like, what kind of drills we'll be doing, you know. I don't like that. I like to know what I'm doing. I don't really like change. So I would always want to keep the manager in, just like, okay. Leicester. Nice little move. Now onto the right hand side. That's handball now. That's gone out for a throw in. Six minutes injury time. So I've got 45 points on my fantasy football and still got Palmer and Havertz to play, so hopefully they do well. Wonder, so when everyone comes back in 2 weeks, wonder what the fixtures are. Ooh. So what are we now? The 10th, right? So next week will be the 16th, 17th, and then 2 weeks, 23rd. So again, Leicester and Chelsea, the first game back. I'll watch that. I'll do a companion for that. Oh, 11. Arsenal and Nottingham Forest. That'll be good. And then, wow, City Spurs. And then, yeah, Sunday or Monday morning for me, 12:30, Ipswich, Manchester United. Be interesting. There's Garnacho on that left side. Let's see if Tottenham have scored. No, still 2-1 Ipswich. Wow. Go on, Xerxes, shoot. Might as well. So a good result for United, this 3-0. Good to score 3 goals as well, it's nice. '94th minute out of 6. Oh, here we go. Oh, well cleared by Martinez. and again. Leicester still trying to play, to be fair to them. Awful ball, awful. Just Leicester player cut inside. I think the player thought he was going out wide and played it out wide, and player had already cut inside. So 95th minute now. Let's keep hold of the ball, boys. Back to Anana, first time clears it out. Yeah, get a clean sheet, be nice. +3 in the goal difference. Yeah, great defending there. Nice Xerxes, go on nice and easy. Oh, well done. Well done, Xerxes. Go on now, back in the middle for Xerxes. Oh, lucky. And that's 96 minutes up. Probably that's it now. Yep. Yep, it's done. Thank you, Rude. Be interesting to see what happens with Rude now. I don't think he'll be offered a contract, to be honest, because he is saying he wants to be the manager of Manchester United, and don't think the new manager would want someone wanting his job in his staff, to be honest, but seems to be well liked. Everyone, all the coaching staff giving him a hug. Look at Fernandez talking to Garnacho. Yeah, but a good result. Good result for the new manager. Thank you, Rude. Did very well in your interim time. And that will be it for me for 2 weeks until after the international break. So, like I've said before, there's a link in the description for anyone who's feeling down, anyone who's feeling low. Like I've said before, you know, I've been having my problems, still having my problems. Yesterday, this weekend was a very sad weekend. Just don't know why. Just a wave of sadness sometimes comes over you, and you end up, you know, sat places, walking places, a bit teary-eyed, crying, getting choked up. Not very nice. So if you're similar to me, there is a link in the description to an NHS page just to help your mental health. So if anyone's going through a little bit of a difficult time, I hope that page can be helpful. But everyone, have a great couple of weeks. Enjoy the international football next week, and have a great week, guys. Okay, take care, and thanks for watching for those.